What to do, out peeps? It's me, Chane, and welcome to my channel. Okay, so today, as y'all can already tell by the title, we are going to do a story time. Now it's gonna be like a slight story time because I'm gonna be skipping around, you know. But the subject of the day is my best friend Shonda. So I'm basically gonna tell y'all how me and her met, like our relationship as we went on and got to know each other more and stuff, and then to the part, well, the sad part, you know, when she passed away. Anyways, so we're gonna start off when how I met her. When I first saw her, I was like, damn! Dang! She fine! But I don't really mess with studs, basically. But she was fine. Like, it was this girl, she was my friend. Her name was Chocolate. We're gonna call her Chocolate. That's her nickname. We're gonna call her Chocolate. And so she was like, she ran up to her and gave her a hug. She was like, cousin, da da da, and giving her a hug. And I'm like, yo, cousin. Yo, cousin. And, you know, so this was in like a gym class, because we was in my, I forgot what our gym class that was, but it was in gym. And like she was sitting on the bleachers and she was just watching us while we was all working out and stuff, you know, the stuff that we had to do. We had like a fitness class, so we had to work out and stuff. And so like when class ended, she had left to go find her next class, and I was with Chocolate, and I'm like, Chocolate girl, like, whoa, that girl is fine. You need to introduce me. You need to introduce me, please. Oh my God, y'all don't know. So Chocolate was all like, girl, you crazy, you know, we laughing and stuff, blah, blah, blah. And so, like, I didn't have any other classes with her. Like, the only class I had with her was gym. However, I did have lunch with her. So, did I have lunch with her? Yeah, I did have lunch with her. Yeah, I did. So, okay. So, the next day, I decided like to talk to her because we had gym together. So eventually we was gonna talk. We both hang out with the same person. And so when she came up, you know, I can't remember the exact conversation, but I know I said something first because I'm always saying something first, of course. Anyway, so I know we started talking, and like I think, what was it about? No, it was basically about getting to know you stuff, like where you come from. Oh, you came from Chicago? I used to live in Chicago, da da da. And boom, boom, pow, you know, we started to click, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, buddy. So, we started to click after a while. Like, I don't know, it was just something between her and me that we was like, you know, we gotta, hold on, I gotta get to know you a little bit better. So we started going to, like, during lunch. I don't like sitting in the lunchroom the entire hour for lunch. So I will always eat, and then I will go to the library. And so she started doing the same thing. She ate and went to the library with me. So we would always be in the library. We would just be chilling, you know, having fun, doing our thing, blah, blah, blah. And it was nice. It was really nice. I like, oh my God, y'all don't know. We was some crackheads while we was in the library. Anyway, so we was getting to know each other more and more the more time we spent together during lunch and during gym. And then we always was with each other. I was always walking her to class, or she was always walking me to class, or we would always meet each other in the hallway, and they'd be like, what's good, you know, da da da. It was just, yeah. So we just getting to know each other. Then eventually I found out that she do dub smashes, and I had to dub smashes at the time too. So I'm like, oh, okay, but I didn't really think I was all that good. I was just doing it for fun, because I don't be having nothing else to do with my life, you know what I'm saying? So when I seen that she did dust matches, she was like, look, let me show you. And she showed me her Instagram and she posted. I'm like, oh, okay, you good? You good? So, you know, I followed her, blah, blah, blah. And she looked at mine and she was like, are you funny, girl? Da, da, da. Who's this? Who's this? That's my sister, blah, blah, blah. And so she started watching my dust matches. And then we ended up doing the dust match together for the first time. And I still have that video and I will put it in the video.
My pinky wet, diamonds get these bitches wet. Fat knots, make a bitch fuck some. Ass shots, make it a new cut some. One sitting on my hand.
So we started bonding over like doing dust matches and stuff and telling each other about our lives. Like I told her about like all my exes and our situations, and she told me about her exes and their situations and why they broke up. Like a lot of my friends would come up to me and be like, oh, your friend cute, oh, your friend fine, she fine, da da da. And it was let's not forget that when me and her met, I was still hanging out with this other person. We're gonna call that person Shorty. And Shorty was always with me. Like me and her was always together. We went to the library together all the time. I would walk her to classes and stuff. We was close, like we was tight, and we had lunch together too. So her, me, and Shonda, we would go to the library together during lunch, and we would all just chill, and it was pretty cool. It was funny. But then Shorty transferred. Well, she didn't really well, yeah, I think she did transfer. Yeah, she moved. So it was just me and Shonda, but we was like, it's okay, we cool. But Shorty was always telling me how Shonda was fine. Like she'd be like, well, she fine, she fine, she fine. Oh my God. I'd be like, I know, but stop saying it. I don't care, you know? And so then eventually a lot more people started coming to me, and I'm like, oh my God, y'all telling me, like, go tell her. I ain't gonna lie, I was getting a little jealous, you know what I'm saying? Cause like all the fine girls was coming to me talking about, oh, she cute, da da da, she fine as hell. And I'm all like, okay, so, so do you not see me? Do you not, look at me. Look at me, do you not see me? But whatever. So some time went by, you know, we was always like in the halls running around and stuff and being loud, and like, you know, we was close. Like everybody always in here, anytime they see her, they would see me. Anytime they see me, they would see her. And so people already knew like me and her was tight, you know what I'm saying? So so basically during that gym hour is like when we like always clicked or had fun. Because my teacher, she would always let us do whatever we wanted to do. Like we had to work out, but she don't mind if we like danced a little bit, because she would always put on some music. So me and Shonda, of course, would start acting crazy and start dancing to the music. Also Chocolate, she was shaking that thing. She be up in there. Really moving, man. Yeah. So we was always up in there, just close people. We were just close. We was always dancing and making fun of each other, but then making fun of other people too. We was real tight, you know what I'm saying? And so, I'm gonna also put videos in here of like me and her in the library. I'm gonna try not to put the ones when we do a lot of cussing, but they might slip in there, so who knows?
Before I put it in, I smack. Easy to record, turn like Ray J and Kim Kardashian.
But yeah, so me and Shonda, we was like we was close for like a while. So eventually it was like the second semester of the school year, and schedules got switched. Chocolate, no, who wasn't in there no more? No, Chocolate was still in the gym with me. However, hold on, I feel like I'm getting everything wrong. Am I getting everything wrong? I don't know. But I think, if I can remember correctly, I think Chocolate, what happened? No, I think Shonda got transferred out of our gym hour. She had health. And wait a minute. I feel like I'm tweaking. Am I tweaking? I'm pretty sure I only knew Shonda for a year. Like a full year of school year. A full school year. I don't think I knew her my sophomore year. I knew her my junior year. Yeah, I'm not tweaking. Junior year. Yeah. So also, we also bonded over enrichment. So in our school, you know, it's like back last year, enrichment was like this, like hour after 8th hour, we would go into the auditorium and we would go in the auditorium or in the lunchroom or the library, I believe. I think those are the 3 places. We go in there and you just chill for an hour until it's time to go home. That's if you take the bus, or you can go home if you drive, like you can leave early. So me and her bonded over that time too, because we would always be in the auditorium chilling with a lot more groups of kids and stuff, and we was getting to know people. And I guess we got even closer then, you know. And then we had a lot of like her vibe matched my vibe. Like she matched my crazy. Like it was crazy because she was so goofy. Like she was like extremely goofy, and I was extremely goofy. So we was always having a good time. Like it was crazy. And oh my God, y'all don't know, it was like the best year ever. And like she would come over to my house and we just chill. Like sometimes she'd just come over there and do her homework or something, or she'd just come over to chill. She'd bring her nephew. I miss him so much. But yeah, she would bring her nephew and she would come over, just chill. We'd play cards with the giant cards, or we'd just dance, turn on some music, be loud and be crazy, jumping around, acting crazy or whatever. Or we just eat. You know, she'd bring some McDonald's and bring me a frappe, blah, blah, blah. It was nice. So we started hanging out outside of school too, which made us even more closer. And then next, I can't remember like how we declared each other best friends, but I don't know, cause I think it was in a mess. I don't think it was in the message. I think it was in person. So that's why I can't really like remember. Cause I know my other best friend, I declared her my best friend in a message. So with her, I think I declared her my best friend in person, but I don't know exactly like how or when. I can't really remember. But I know she became my best friend like after a while of knowing each other, because people always seen us together, and I'm like, you know what, this is my best friend. And so of course she went along with it. She was like, yes, you are my best friend. And so we started like calling each other best friend, and anytime we posted videos and pictures of each other, you know, my best friend. So everybody was like, that's your best friend? I'm like, yes, that's my best friend. What's up? What do you want? What's the problem? You got a problem with her? You got a problem with me? What's good? Step to me. But yeah, so what else was I saying? Yeah, so we always was hanging out with each other outside of school and going to the park and just chilling. And then I'm trying to remember something. Yeah, I think I'm remembering this right. Okay, I keep thinking I'm remembering this so wrong. But yeah, so yeah, we was just a tight people. Like people already knew we was tight. So I guess school ended and we was out of school. Then we had did our finals and stuff, and school was over, and it was like the summer. And so me and her, she would come to my house, and, you know, we would just chill, go to the park with my other best friend, and you know, some more people and her girl, well, her girl at the time, and then they broke up or whatever. But we ain't gonna even talk about that. So she would come over and we'd be chilling. And then like, I remember we was talking like the last time I saw her, I got a video of the last time that I saw her before she passed away. She came to my house on Monday. Like, I think it was a Monday. Yeah, I think she came to my house on a Monday. And like, she had just got from work, but she was tired, but she was also feeling a little sick. So, but she came over anyways, and she was just chilling, and we was talking, and I remember she was talking about the Windex bottle, right? And she was like, Windex? I bet you can't even say that. And so I'm thinking she literally meant like, can't nobody say the word Windex. So I'm overly confident talking about some Windex, and then she was like, she gave me this look, And I'm like, oh, you mean that that overly long word that's under Windex on the bottle? I can't remember what it says, because nobody will ever remember what that long word says. But yeah. And so she came over to chill that day, and I remember like we was talking about my birthday that day. We was like, oh, we gonna pop out for my birthday. We about to be lit. I can't wait. My birthday June 25th. So me and her was chilling, we talking or whatever. We like, yes, girl, yes, I can't wait. And so when she left, like I think the next day I texted her, but she didn't text back. So I'm thinking, oh, she busy. She probably had work and she sleep. I texted her again, she wouldn't text back, but I wasn't paying no mind to it because like I wasn't thinking in a negative way. I'm like, she's fine. She's just probably busy or something like that. Until one day, I got a call from one of my friends. I'm gonna say her name is Cupcake, and she was like, yo, did you see that post on Facebook, what they saying about Shonda? And I was like, what they saying? She was like, man, just go see it. She like sounded like she was crying or something. So I'm like, okay. So now I'm starting to panic. So I'm like, what's wrong with Shonda? Like, what's going on? So I go on Facebook and I'm looking. I'm like, what? I can't find nothing yet. So then I was like, I ain't seen nothing on Facebook. So then Chocolate texted me. I think Chocolate texted me, or it was somebody else. I can't remember. But somebody texted me and asked me, when was the last time I talked to Shonda? And I'm like, what? Like, what's going on? So now my head is starting to go into the negative stuff. And I'm like, what happened? Like, did she hurt herself? Like, is she missing? Like, what's going on? Like I'm just like, I'm freaking out. And I'm just sitting in my bed freaking out, trying to figure out what is going on. But nobody would tell me until like Cupcake told me. She was like, look on Shonda page. So I went to Shonda page, and everybody was just, all I seen was everybody kept saying, get well soon, and you know, it was like they were just saying a lot of sad stuff, like get well soon. Oh my God, my grandma, my auntie died from this. I don't want to lose my niece too. And it was just a lot. And then like I'm just sitting there like, what are they talking about? And they like and then I finally got to the point when I found out she was in the hospital, and I'm just like. And this time I'm freaking out because I know they said it was from an asthma attack. And I know people can die from that. So I'm just like freaking out, and nobody would tell me what happened. Like I'm texting her sister, she wouldn't text me. But I didn't blame her because I know she was dealing with a lot. And I just couldn't find out anything. And I'm sitting there freaking out thinking about the worst possibilities and stuff. And then until finally they started to post RIP. And so I'm like, what? R.I.P. And so I'm like, they acting like she dead or something, but then some people wasn't saying that she passed away. So I'm like, what's going on? And then eventually, I was told that she did pass away, and that was it. I didn't know what to do after that. I was just sitting in my bed, and I was just thinking about it. And I'm like, this can't be real. Like, this ain't real. This ain't true. Like, Shonda ain't passed away, you know. Then I just kept seeing it, and they just kept saying R.I.P. and everybody was just like, so her by it. I really didn't want to believe that she passed away. But then Chocolate and it was talking about it, and I knew that it was true. And so, it was a bit of a shock. And around that time, I stopped talking to people because everybody started texting me, asking me if I'm okay and what happened, how did she die, and da da da. And I'm just like, so I wasn't texting anybody back except for one person. I was talking to them the entire 2 days that I stopped talking to people. But anyways, like on that day, I know I broke down and I could not stop crying. Like I was crying the entire day. And I know my mom wasn't home, so my brother had called my mom and told my mom, and then I told her what happened. And when she got home, everybody was trying to comfort me or whatever, but I didn't really want to be comforted. I didn't want to be asked if I'm okay. I didn't want to be asked how did she die. Like, a lot of people was asking me, and so it was too much. And, those 2 days was pretty hard. I had to accept the fact that the only girl that I know, that I really could connect with, she was gone. And I had finally found that one girl best friend, because any of my other girl best friends, they never really lasted, So, but yeah. I wasn't able to make it to her funeral because her funeral was in Chicago, so I couldn't go. But to be honest, I wouldn't have been able to do that. But yeah, I miss my baby. I'm gonna end the video here because this video has kind of been a little long, but yeah, that's how I met Shonda, my best friend to this very day. I miss her. I love you. R.I.P. So I'll talk to you guys later, okay? The next, I'm thinking about doing another video on how I met my other best friend, Kevin. So I'll probably do that one after I post this one. So yeah. So keep a lookout for that, alright? I love all of y'all, whoever still supports me, even though I haven't been consistent with the videos. So thank y'all for actually watching my videos, and I hope y'all stick with me, even though I'm pretty difficult to stick with. But alright, so pieces, deuces, skedaddles, kicker rocks, bye-bye.
Angel of mine, you're an angel of mine. It was not your time, but that's just what I think. This for you, G-Bar. I lost my best friend, somebody who meant the world to me. And when you left me, I couldn't even walk straight on my feet. And now my heart is broken, I can't stand to see you leave. You were a great friend to me. I'm not ready to